Suspects have appeared at the eNgcobo Magistrates Court in the Eastern Cape. For more, let's find out what happened from our reporter who's been covering this case, Zimkhita Manqinana, who's joining us from outside the court now. Zimkhita, I did say we're going to get the outcomes of that court ruling. What can you tell us about this, the court process this afternoon?
Good afternoon, Alicia, and welcome to eNgcobo here in the Eastern Cape. It was a very, very brief court appearance in the eNgcobo Magistrates Court. 4 suspects appeared and were charged with 5 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and 2 counts of robbery. Alicia, 2 of the suspects said they do not want to be released on bail. And I think what stood out from those 2 who do not want to be released on bail is a 19-year-old suspect who says that even if he were to apply for a formal bail application, he has no home. His only home that he ever knew was the eNgcobo church, because he says he grew up there, and even at this stage he does not know where his mother is, because he went into the church when he was very young, and he does not know if he were to be released on bail. So he chose not to ask for a bail application, and 2 of the suspects are going to be brought back before this eNgcobo Magistrates Court for a formal bail application, which will be heard on the 8th of March.
All right, Zimkhita, was there any bail awarded to any of the suspects that actually appeared in court today?
I didn't get your full question, Alicia, but what I can also mention is that none of the eNgcobo 7 so-called angels were part of the suspects that appeared in court today. It's people that we are not familiar with. It's people that we've never seen. In fact, it's people that we do not recognize, because we've had a lot of interactions with the church when we were investigating that story in 2016. It's new faces in our eyes, but what we managed to pick up from the people of eNgcobo is that they want to see justice taking place, because they have numerous times said they do not want whatever that was happening there at the church. So we are going to be back here on the 8th of March to be able to see whether or not these people will be released on a bail application that they will make before the magistrate. But the state is opposing the case, because they say that this is a Schedule 6 offense, and they need to prove beyond reasonable doubt the reason why they must be released on bail.
All right, Zimkhita was saying, was any of the suspects granted bail this afternoon? And also, just to get reaction from the crowd, I can see a crowd behind you that has been there, of course, mobilizing in support for the slain officers' families and opposing bail. Do tell us, how do they also feel about the court decision this afternoon?
Since 8 o'clock this morning, a lot of people have been gathering outside the eNgcobo Magistrates Court here in High Street. If my cameraman eNgcobo can just pan to the left-hand side, you can see that young and old, even young ones who come from school, are here to hear the matter, because everyone has been shocked after this gruesome incident that happened on Wednesday last week. But we're just going to speak to them and hear how they are. You see, some of them are running away, because you must remember, Alicia, the issue of eNgcobo 7 Angels Ministry is not an issue that everyone wants to talk about here at eNgcobo, even though they are not satisfied about what is happening, because there are a lot of things that have been said about the church. So a lot of people are fearing for their lives, but I can tell you that they are here in their numbers. In court this afternoon, only 30 people were allowed in court, and even those 30 people that are allowed in court had to be screened and had to be given tickets before they were able to be accepted in the premises of the court. So a lot of people are saying that they want more people to be arrested, because they believe that this is a syndicate that has been operating around eNgcobo. Now they are thankful that it is linked to the eNgcobo church, which they have been complaining about.
All right, Zimkhita, thank you so much. We're going to leave it there. That is our reporter stationed right outside, of course, the eNgcobo magistrates court there, where the 13 suspects were appearing in relation to the killing of the 5 police officers as well as that retired soldier last week Wednesday at the eNgcobo police station. As we understand, of course, nobody has been granted bail at this stage and the case has been postponed to next week. All right, with that